Oh, here we go, troops. Night fishing for pike, hoping for a bonus sander. Up on a fender and drain. The moonlight's making it possible to film. It's not the greatest quality, obviously. Just thought I'd give you a preview into the mood of the place. What a glorious night. Finished work at 10, thought sod it. What's the point of going home and then getting up at the crack of the dawn? Well, I was to get on the bank, getting busy. There's my oval brolly. Should be hovering around the freezing 0 degrees tonight. Hardly any wind. It's a bit of a westerly, feels like. Southwesterly maybe, but let's see what the night brings. Oh, good morning, troops. Well, finished work last night about 10 o'clock. As you see from the footage, decided to go fishing. Not a touch all night. The right hand rod, paternostered, sprat, untouched. The middle rod I had a roach. That was static dead on the deck. They got chewed to bits by crabs. No indications, but chewed to bits by crabs. And the left hand rod I had an eel section, which was untouched. Well, they couldn't chew through it, so I've changed the middle rod over now to paternostered roach. So we've got three rigs out. Right hand rod, middle rod are paternostered with baits off the deck. Left hand rod is now it's daylight, it's half a herring tail section. We're in, it's light and it started to rain. Which is not too bad, it's got rid of the frost. A really clear night last night. Hard frost by about 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's starting to rain now, so it's cleared that frost off pretty damn quick. It's overcast, it's cloudy, there's a gentle breeze coming from the southwest, which you would think would be a warm breeze. So got the baits in, it's raining, I'm going to sulk underneath the umbrella. Let's hope we catch some fish, eh? It's for me, it's the last week of the season for me. It's time's running out really quickly. That's why I went straight from work last. I thought, what's the point of going home, sleeping for 4 or 5 hours and then dashing out somewhere? So I've come out somewhere local to work, localish, half-hour drive. So we're out. Got the rods out. I'm going to have to sort out my waterproof coat. That's not on, is it? Let's see if we can catch some pike. Well, it's finally stopped raining ish. Yeah, wind's picked up a bit. There's still a bit of rain in the wind, probably hear it. So it's another hard day up on the middle level. I mean, I ain't had a touch. Been fishing since 11 o'clock last night. It's now 10 hours in, so it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and ain't had a touch. Not a single run, bleep, or sign of a fish. So it's tough going. Don't know how long I'm going to stick it out today. But quickly running out of time for the end of the season, so it's, you know, when I catch a 20, you know, I ain't got much options really. The clock's ticking. You know, we're at every opportunity, but you know, sometimes. But I'm not going to you can't let it get you down. That's the thing. It's a tough old game piking, isn't it? So especially on days like this, it ain't been that bad really. You know, last night there was a hard frost by about 1 AM, but quite a pleasant night. You know, there was hardly any wind. It was all right sitting there under the brolly. You know, I'm quite enjoying myself. Quite happy. Put the bed chair out about 2. You know, had a few hours kip while I was, you know, got my receiver in there, so everything hunky dory. But yeah, not a touch. And this morning's disappointed me. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the rain really. I'll fish in anything, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like the rain. So I was hoping, because you know, it was lovely and overcast and everything, I was hoping to get a few runs, but nothing. I've just boosted the baits with oil. I'm hoping that a high leakage attracts something. As I say, I'm just going to play it by ear. I was hoping to sit here and let the wind and the sun dry out the brollies, but the sun's really struggling to get through, and it's raining again. So I'm going to go and have a cuppa. Not much action again. You know, we're quickly running out of time. Let's crack on. Let's see if we can catch some pike. Afternoon troops, as you can see I'm on a different drain, different county. It's been a session from hell. I've really questioned the sanity today. Been a nightmare. Had another session on the middle level and no joy. That's no big deal. That happens. You can blank anywhere. That's not a problem. So I thought I'll pack up early and get somewhere local, so be home at a reasonable time. Nice pleasant drive, got a swim. Wind was blowing down the drain left to right. Just got my baits out. It started to rain. So I thought, oh well, brolly up, side on, keep all my gear dry. Don't mind my legs sticking out the end of the brolly, getting wet. Got waterproofs on, haven't we? So I thought it was a quick shower. An hour later, 2 hours later, so I ain't even shown you the swim, ain't gone through any of my normal spiel. And it got to 2.5 hours and I was sitting there feeling quite sorry for myself actually, thinking what the last week of the season I got 2 or 3 opportunities to get out and try and catch a 20 this winter, and everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. It's been a session from hell for me. I've really contemplated packing it all in for the season at one point, because I was sitting there and the wind was pumping down the drain left to right, and all of a sudden in the middle of a huge downpour the wind changed direction and was going from right to left. Of course, blew my brolly right over the back bank onto the main road. There's me running along trying to, my knees ain't up to all that. Anyway, we've got the brolly back, all the gear's soaking wet now, and it's supposed to be a bit of a deep freeze this week, so I wanted to go tomorrow, but I'm absolutely, all my gear's wet. That's debris coming down the drain. All my gear's wet, so I'll leave my gear to dry out tomorrow. That cuts down one of my days fishing, so I don't know, it's been a nightmare. I don't want to go out tomorrow -2, -3 with all wet gear, wet brollies, wet everything. It just frees up and it just makes the whole day uncomfortable. I might not have a choice, but the way things lie at the moment, it's real choker of a day. The only reason I haven't packed up is I'm hoping the wind dries everything out before I do pack up. It's been a stinker of an afternoon. An absolute stinker. So yeah, we've had 3 baits out for 12 hours on the middle level, not a touch. Come up here on my local drain and I've been fishing for 3 hours, not a touch. The only action I've seen is seagulls swooping through trying to nick me baits. Other than that, the day's been a complete write-off. As I say, there's debris floating down there. Where all this, well, it is, it's miles, I mean talking miles upstream. All diggers are clearing out the drains for the summer. In the spring, you know, all the wet weather they're always expecting the spring. Of course, if they don't get everything, and it all comes down, so it's, yeah, big banks of it. All sorts in there, but it's where my day's gone really, so I'm gonna sit here, feel sorry for myself a bit. Yeah, it's debris. I get all excited every time I hear a beat, but it's debris. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me moan. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this session, I really don't. It's been a freaking nightmare. Let's have a sit down and think about things. The wife's cooking a ruby, so do I go home early for one of my favourite meals, a curry? Oh, it's very tempting. And maybe dry some of this clobber out. What a... Oh well, we go again. Well, apart from the debris, it looks blinking damn near perfect now, doesn't it? Oh, you're saying, what's the old git moaning about? But it really has been a session from hell. That's the swim there. It's just stopped. Just stopped in my swim. Nowhere else. That's when you know the fishing gods are not on your side. Thanks for watching, troops. I'm off home. Wipe myself down and go again. Oh, what a mare.